It is a dreary, gloomy, and rainy day in New York City. So, it's obviously the perfect time to film a video about travel. Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I partnered up with ThredUp to bring you some travel life hacks, including 4 of my top tips to save money when traveling so you can still see the world on a budget, get out there, get those experiences, and not break the bank. So for my first tip, one of the traps that I personally fall into when traveling is that I always want to have new outfits for vacation and I want to show off my new things on vacation. This can get really expensive, especially if you travel often like I do. So I'm really excited that I found ThredUp because you can have things that are new to you for vacation for like a huge fraction of the price. So the dress that I am wearing right now is actually from ThredUp, as well as all of the goodies in this bag of happiness. And right on the bag it says like new clothes from brands you love. I want to go ahead and show you guys a couple of the things that I recently picked out from ThredUp. I'm really excited for some of these things, guys, but I was more so excited for the brands that they had on the site. So the whole ordering process is super simple. You just sign up, you can save your sizes, you can look for your favorite brands, so it's really easy for you to see what's available in your size or whatever brands you're looking for. It's super simple to navigate the site. So this dress is actually from the brand Lulu's. I love this orangey color, obviously, for the spring and summer months. Just a really beautiful flowy dress, and I mean, I know the brand Lulu's, I'm familiar with them. I know that their stuff is of amazing quality, but when you are shopping secondhand, you know, you might not be sure what exactly you're gonna get. So I like the site because it's very specific on the quality of the item or the state that it's in. And when they say like new, I don't think this has ever been worn before. Like, there's a couple of pieces that I just looked at them and the first initial reaction was, bro, this is not like new. This has to be new. Like, they must be lying to me. Nobody owned this before. However, they are not lying to us. Someone did previously own these things, but the like new is a very mild way of putting it. These items are in excellent condition, which I was very happy about. In this day and age, our closets are like bustling out of the drawers. We have so much stuff. There's no way we can possibly use all of it. A lot of the times we just buy things just for the satisfaction of shopping. Like, retail therapy is a thing, guys. And then it just sits there. So this is a great alternative instead of spending so much money buying brand new things for vacation or even to just refresh your wardrobe for spring or summer. The dress that I am wearing is a bodycon dress from BB's actually, which is a brand that I love, but I don't shop in often because even with discounts and coupons, they're still pretty pricey. And I just don't really think that particular store and those price points that they set kind of match sometimes. So I love their items, I love their styles, but I don't really shop there. But BB is one of the brands that is carried on ThredUp. So it's a great option for me to get those clothes that I still love at a price that I'm willing to pay for them. Some of the other things that I picked up in this particular order was an Adidas sports bra, which I always use gym clothes. I run through gym clothes like crazy. So it's nice to be able to get Adidas stuff for a fraction of the price. I actually love the brand, but again, really pricey. As I dig into my bag of Happy, these shorts, I swear, like, they have to be new. I don't understand how this can be like new. Like, these are in excellent condition. Again, these are Adidas, and these were from the Stella McCartney collaboration that they did. So ThredUp is a great alternative for something like this, where it's like, it comes out, you get it if you can, it's limited quality, and if you missed it, you missed it. So you can always check if there was like a special collection or something like that that came out and you weren't able to get the pieces that you wanted. You can always double check on ThredUp because somebody else might have gotten it and not put it to use, and then it can be yours, like these pants are now mine. I am going to the Elements Lakewood Festival this weekend. That's why I want to bring those pants along. And another item that's not really like spring summer-ish, but since it's like a camping cabin type of experience, it can get cold at night. And I thought this was super cute. It's this kind of long sweater dress. I really love the decoration in the front. It is long sleeves. In the event that it gets cold at night, I can throw this on with a pair of leggings, cuddle up by a fire pit or in a cuddle puddle with everyone and stay warm. So I really liked this for that event. And also this skirt for the upcoming warmer months. Again, the color, there's obviously something with me in this color this season, but I just love it. Also, since thredUP is sponsoring this video, I was able to snag you guys a 40% off coupon code from your first order on thredUP. So if you guys are kind of on the fence and want to try it out, you can use this opportunity to take an extra 40% off the already ridiculously cheaper than retail prices that they offered and save even more money, because saving money is what everything is about. So get some new to you clothes, don't pay retail for them, wear new clothes on vacation. The second tip and trick that I have for you guys is an app that I recently learned about. Actually, I learned about it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've just been so completely happy, ecstatic, and astounded by it that I had to share it with you guys as soon as possible. So the name of the app is called Hopper, and it is a great way to get huge discounts on flights. Now guys, when I say discounts, I mean the cheapest that I have ever seen flights. Now I do know a lot of tips and tricks that I can share with you guys in another video to get cheap flights, but Hopper kind of stole the cake with all of the other tips that I used to use before. So their prices are just that low. To give you guys like a concrete example, I recently booked a flight for Noelle and myself to Europe at the end of the summer for my birthday. We're actually gonna be visiting 2 cities in Europe. So I found the flight on Hopper for $480. Now, okay, you might think $500 is a lot, but to go to Europe, and I'm going to 2 different cities in Europe, this is the round trip price. So one way is like $240 and then one way back is like $240. Just in my perspective, this is ridiculously cheap, especially considering the fact that I was searching for flights to Florida around the same time, and from New York to Florida, national flight within the country, the prices were on the cheap side like $430. On the not so cheap side, they went up to $600 and change, close to $700. So for me to be going to 2 cities in Europe for $480 per person round trip, I think that's absolutely amazing. And to further test the app, I actually searched for these same flights on a bunch of different websites, and I did it from my phone, from my laptop, and from my iMac. But I searched from all 3 different ones, and the same exact flight was like an array of prices, and the cheapest that I found it, besides on Hopper, was for $530. So still more expensive than the flight that I booked on Hopper for the same exact flight, same airplane, same everything, exact identical itineraries. So they definitely do get you the cheapest price available, and I think they only add like a $10 fee for the app, which is pretty awesome. I will pay you $10 all day if you can get me these kind of discounts on flights. Like, let's do it. Let's just fly all over the world. And yeah. Number 3, which is something I also recently tried when I was in California. I used the app Airbnb for the first time ever. I've had this app on my phone for a very long time. I was always kind of skeptical about using it. At one point I wanted to just try an Airbnb like in the area out and just like film there one day, so I would have like a different backdrop and location for you guys, but I never actually did it because I'm like, kind of weird, people's homes, what if they're psychos, like am I gonna in the middle of the night? No, not safe, especially as a girl, and especially for solo travel, which I do a lot as well. Red flags went up. I was like, no. But I finally took the plunge this past trip when I was in California, and it was amazing. It was kind of like a private room situation, so it wasn't the whole floor or the whole house, but the owner of the house was the nicest lady in the world, super sweet, a regular person. She had her daughter in the house, she had pets, like it was a house, people lived here, these are real legit human beings, you know what I mean, like it's safe. So it was a really great experience, and I'm excited to try it again. I'm actually looking into Airbnbs for Europe because I want to be in you know, in the mix. I don't want to be in a hotel. I want to be where the people are. Start singing Disney song now. I love Disney, I'm sorry guys. It triggered something in my brain. But anyway, it gives you kind of like that cultural shock experience. Like you're living in the place. You're not just visiting at a hotel, you know what I mean? Which I love that aspect of it. And at the same time, a lot of Airbnbs are ridiculously cheap. So again, for solo travel, awesome option. You have nobody to split a hotel room with. You're gonna pay $300 a night for a hotel room? I don't think so. There's Airbnbs that are even, you know, the entire apartment, so you don't have to share a room in someone else's house. You can have the entire house or apartment or floor or whatever. It's a private place just for you if you feel more comfortable like that. And some of them are like 60 bucks a night, 100 bucks a night. So a huge discount off of what you would pay at a hotel. Plus you have like a fridge and like, you know, you can cook, you could go to the supermarket, you don't have to waste so much money on food. You can be like a local and actually get the life experience and save so much money than what you would pay a hotel just because it's a hotel. And the last tip and trick, which is another thing that I recently learned about that I definitely want to share with you guys, is another way to save money on accommodations. So when you're traveling, your flight is a problem, which we already solved with Hopper. Accommodations are a problem, which we're talking about. And your stuff, what you're gonna bring, because that's like a priority for me. I always want at least one new outfit when I travel, so we've got Thread up for that. So we're kind of covering all our traveling basics here. So the fourth one is an app called Hotel Tonight. If you do want to look into a hotel, you can try to find last minute hotels for a huge discount of the price. Remember, if you need a place to stay like tonight and this hotel has vacancies, they're not gonna fill it, chances are, same day. So they're going to greatly lower the price to kind of get that room filled. They just want to make their money for that night. Instead of having an empty room, they'll like lower the price or half the price or whatever so they can still get an income. So just to give you an example, I'm going to pull up the app right now and let's pick a location, a random location. All right, Washington, D.C. It shows up when I clicked location. So let's see. There is one room left at the Capital Skyline Hotel for tonight for $122 for the night, which was originally $324 for the night. If it's a $324 room, you can bet it's a really nice room. They just didn't happen to rent it out or, you know, have it occupied tonight. So they lowered the price hoping that somebody will take this darn room so we can make $100 for the room for the night. So that's where the app comes in and that's where you snag that deal and save some money. In the comments below, let's share all of our tips and tricks so we can see the world and we can all save a lot of money, because then we could just see more of the world. Like, why are we gonna work so hard just to spend all of our money? Let's get all the deals and discounts we can get. My mom has me brainwashed. We are couponing people. We are deal people. We wait for the sales. Yeah, we do all that kind of stuff. I've been kind of trained since I was little to like look for sales, go to multiple different supermarkets, compare prices, all that kind of stuff. So any way that I save money, I will be sure to share it with you guys. And like I said, let's talk about it in the comments so we can all kind of save a little bit extra so then we could spend it on something else. I hope you guys have enjoyed these travel life hacks. Check the description box for more information. I love you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button wherever it is. I don't even know at this point, so you guys can join the fam bam, because I have the best subscribers in all of YouTube. Like, it's a proven fact. It's been studied and analyzed and proven. So if you want to be one of the amazing, wonderful, awesome human beings that are part of this community, then just hit that button. I would love to have you guys. I'll see you really soon in another video. And that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Bye.